People, welcome back to YaadAndAbroadTV. Please remember to hit the subscribe button, turn on post notification, like, comment, share, and subscribe. As I said, if you're not familiar with this channel, we talk about issues in Jamaica, the Caribbean, and the whole world, people. Wagwan viewers and subscribers, welcome back to my channel once again. Much love and appreciation, people. Bless up in yourself. So news coming out of Trinidad and Tobago, people, is that as of midnight tonight, all food services will be discontinued, including street food. Yes, people, the coronavirus seem to be spiking in Trinidad and Tobago recently, people. So the Prime Minister is putting into place measures and tactics to try curb the spread of the virus, people. So as I said before, all food service will be discontinued, including street food. All retail will be discontinued. Details will be available by tomorrow morning. This is pertaining to non-essentials. Essentials will be operational. So for everyone that doesn't understand the essential and non-essential, the non-essential is basically places that don't need to be open. You don't really need those places to survive. The essential places are the hospital and stuff like that. You definitely need the hospital to stay open. So that's just one example right there. Things that you need, you really can't go without. That's the essential stuff. And people, this is just like what has been happening in Jamaica, the virus start to spread because people don't listen to what the Prime Minister had put into place. So he had to draft more aggressive measures, people, to try and curb it. You see, because just like Jamaica, Trinidad, the population in Trinidad is not that much, people. So we cannot have outbreak of the COVID virus in Trinidad, people. You see me? Most people are going to be upset and, say, oh, this is not the right way. But if y'all know the right way, bring it to the Prime Minister and discuss it with him. Make him know what going on. You see me, people? And it goes on to say food supply and pharmacies opening and closing hours 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. Groceries and pharmacies are opening and closing at 6 to 8 p.m. So a lot of things people need to look up and make sure they're following what the Prime Minister has put into place. You see me? I'm going to read you a couple of comments before I play you the video of the Prime Minister. A little clip of him talking about certain things. But this one person goes on to say, hope everyone is happy now. Have to overdo everything. Now there is nothing to line up for. Moderation is key. Sorry for the folks who work in all hours and would have needed to stop to get something to eat. Another person goes on to say, with the closure of fast food outlets, it's obvious people would have just redirected to street foods. He knew that. I believe he just gave street vendors a little more time to make some money. Another person commented and said, well, look how people will learn to cook by force now. Sorry for the people who will be out of jobs now, though, but it's the ones who jackass in the scenes that causing this. And it is also need to be done because we don't want to end up like India right now. And that is correct, because right now India is going through it. The amount of people dying daily is crazy. And the population in India is way bigger than Trinidad. So imagine if an outbreak like that happens in Trinidad, people. We do not want that. That's what we are trying to avoid. You see me? People just listen and then just stay put. In America, or even though America don't really care about nothing, most of the places are opening back up because they have the virus, which I'm saying the virus. They have the vaccine, which I may not take, but to each his own. Nah, bash nobody. But things, starting to open back up because they had put things into measure, lockdown and face masks and all them things. So hopefully them can curb this in Trinidad before it get out of hand. You see me? Yeah, people. So that's all I have to say on this right now. But once I get more information and more news article come out, I will keep you guys updated. You see me, people? Bless up. Much love and appreciation.
So I would like very much to give you notice that maybe on Wednesday or Thursday we will do XYZ, and you know exactly what that will do. You know exactly what that will do. Because if I do that, every Tom, Dick, Harry, and his mangy dog will be in town tonight. And that's exactly what we don't want. So we're going to make some more changes. As of midnight tonight, all food service will be discontinued, and that includes itinerant or what you call street food selling. All. I'm sure that there will be inconvenience here, but the corollary to that is I'm sure that most people, if not all, in this pandemic, in this crisis that is brewing, that you could feed yourself at home. You see, the idea behind closing the restaurants and the bars, as I just explained, I must admit, I did not anticipate the level of replacement for the convenience of those who have been affected by that restriction, resulting in the very thing that we're trying to discourage being encouraged by those actions. And I also refuse to believe that in a pandemic where death is our portion, to accept that we cannot do what has to be done to get by until the 23rd of May. And of course, all retail would be discontinued for a specific period of time, the details of which will come to you by morning. And that's non-essential retail. We will still keep the essentials going, the pharmacy, groceries, hardwares, and so on. You will get the list. It's the same list we use early on that we will bring back out. We used that list in April 20th. We will more or less bring back out that list now. And of course, given the burning desire to be there with everybody else, we are forced now to restrict the opening hours again from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. for food supply stores and pharmacies. And these are the essentials, and we are saying to the population again, for the days ahead as described, if you don't have to come out as an essential worker or don't have to come out for essential business, stay at home, stay away from people. If you do that, you will minimize the chances. I can't give you any guarantee, but it gives you the best chance of not being infected, giving us as a country the best chance of not increasing our infection rate, and more importantly, of turning around the direction of the infection rate. We will add those changes to the list that we've done, and we'll continue to enforce them vigorously. I just want to point out to the population, it's easy to pick on what we have restricted, but we have a lot going on still. The government guaranteeing an income to its employees have taken a significant block of employees out of circulation, and as such, we've left the private sector to also consider essentials there. But also, if you do, as we expect you would as responsible people, that you will carry the ones that you have taken off, if only for this short period of time. Make that sacrifice. Stop looking at the dollar. Because if you look at that $1, it may be $1,000 lost later on. Because I'm sure